Good morning, happy Thursday, and it's weigh day. 7:20, back from my walk with Charlie, and I'm ready for my breakfast. So I've got 40 grams of the Mornflake no added sugar granola, fruit, nut and seed. As far as I can see, this is available in Morrison's and Ocado, and you can have 40 grams for a healthy extra B. I've got that with some sweetened Morrison's fat-free Greek style yoghurt. All I've done is add some chocolate hazelnut skinny syrup to it, so that is free, and some defrosted berries. It's mainly blueberries and the little red berries that's left now. I need to pick up some more frozen fruit, and I've got that with a coffee. Jelly, what are you doing? Yes, you can go in there soon. Soon. So lunch today is the same as yesterday. It's the Aldi golden vegetable savoury rice, which is free on the plan. I have double and triple checked that it's still free. So I've got half the pack of that. Mixed into that is a little bit of the Mazadar chickpea dal blended, and chicken pieces, tomatoes, peppers and onion, served with some green leaves, and 2 plums and a satsuma or little orange under there with a diet cola, and that is all sin free. So it is 4:30 and the end of another working day, the end of Thursday. It'll be Friday very, very soon. It's weigh day, so I'll shortly be going into town, and I'll be taking my fruit for the Slim of the Week basket and my book and stepping on those scales. I'll also be having a few rounds of my game while I'm in town. I think I've had another good week. There's been a couple of occasions where I've maybe gone over on my milk allowance, and I did have that piece of cake on Saturday. But I tried to be low on my sins elsewhere, and I haven't done quite as much walking today with it being this week, with it being cold, rainy and dark, and me having this bit of a cough. But I think I've done my best with my situation. But also what I've come on to tell you is there have been a couple more developments in my chickpea dal case. So I've just had an email from the director of We Can Foods, who is the production company for Mazadar chickpea dal, and he is asking me to let him know if anybody has difficulty getting hold of the chickpea dal in Morrison's. So if you have been into Morrison's and you can't find the chickpea dal, please can you just comment or send me a message through Facebook or Instagram, or comment on YouTube. Let me know which Morrison's in which area. You don't have to obviously give your address, but you can give a rough area of where you are, and I will let this guy know. And they have actually forwarded my email to Morrison's as well. But I think Jane said she was able to find it again in her Morrison's. I haven't checked mine yet, but I'm going to go into store for some other things tonight before I go into group. So yeah, they have been very proactive. They've got back to me and they're asking for further information. So if you have, it is only available in Morrison's at the moment. I know there's people in Northern Ireland who don't have a Morrison's, and I know we'd all love to see it stocked elsewhere as well as Morrison's. So I'll keep fighting our cause. But yeah, if you have problems tracking it down in a Morrison's and you can't find it, please just drop me a line with whereabouts in the country you are, and I'll pass that on. Okay, I will catch up with you later on for my evening meal and my weighing results. So I am back from weighing, and it's pretty cold and wet out there. So I've got this warming dish. It was a bit of freezer bingo because I thought this was a slow cooker lasagna, but it's not. It's a pasta bake, and it's got butternut squash and chicken in it, and also 40 grams of light cheese as a healthy extra A choice. I will link the recipe at the end because I have made this on the channel before. And under that is a bed of salad, green leaves, tomatoes, red onion, peppers and cucumber. So that is my healthy extra A choice. Everything else is free. Then as usual, I made up some quark with hot chocolate powder for 2 sins and a pear, and split that between this afternoon's snack and just now. And no added sugar Vimto. Well, good evening and welcome back to my channel. As you know, I always have to say that despite the fact I've already been recording when it's a weigh-in vlog. So, 12th of December, marching through the days of December. Still haven't got our Christmas tree up, as you can probably tell. My husband's on strike. He says it's my job. And talking about my husband, you know how I've been a bit poorly and a bit chesty and throaty. Well, now Andrew is telling me that he's got a cough as well. Aren't you?
I'm dying.
He's dying again. So we've both got cough medicine, but it's the time of year, isn't it? So yeah, you've seen how I've been this week. I had a family party on Saturday where I had a small slither of cake, but otherwise tried to keep my sins low. I also went to Bridlington on Monday and resisted the temptation of biscuits, cakes and sweets there. Andrew enjoyed himself though. He had a vanilla slice and a chocolate eclair and all the sweets that were on offer and things like that. And Charlie had a nice time too on the beach. So I went to weigh-in. Not many people there because of the weather. It was raining, and maybe people were out voting as well, with it being the general election today. But I stepped on those scales and I lost a pound. So that now takes me to a total loss of 15 stone 8 pounds. I'm back in the 10 stone bracket. So 10 stone 13 and a half. So just squeezing into that bracket. And that is the first time I've been in the 10 stone bracket since the 29th of August. Sorry, excuse me. So I'm really happy with that, and that is 4, 5, 6, 7.5 pounds in the last 3 weeks. So I'm really, really chuffed by that, especially with the week I've had. I've resisted temptation. Like I say, I've not done quite as much walking. I've been having cough medicine and a cough sweet here or there, which I haven't really accounted for in my sins. So a pound is really, really, I'm delighted with that. I really am. So I'm still aiming to keep on track for at least another week. Got at least one more weigh-in next Thursday when it's our Christmas party at Slimming World. Then I'm thinking of weighing in on Tuesday morning at a different group. Well, it's the same consultant, but it's a different group, different area. But it's a bit of a drive away, so I'm going to have to see how time goes on Christmas Eve, because I've got the day off, so I can go to weigh-in in the morning if I wish to. But it's also going to be quite a short week from Thursday evening to Tuesday morning, so I'll see what I feel like anyway. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and I'm pleased that I'm in the 10 stone bracket. That was my aim. Obviously, I'm only just in there, but it does give me a bit of a cushion for the Christmas treats and things like that. I don't expect to be totally on plan on Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
I will be.
There'll be little treats like Andrew's Christmas cake, a drink or two, because I've got 2 lovely bottles of Slimline tonic, and a bottle of vodka. Andrew's also making chocolate logs and things like that. But I will be making half-sin sausage rolls, a Slimming World cheesecake that's about 5 cents a slice, and maybe something else with phyllo pastry, so that there are things that I can snack on I may still be over sins, but it'll be a slightly healthier choice than just going out and buying all the buffet food and things like that. But we haven't got any chocolates in the house, like roses, celebrations, things like that, so they're not tempting me. I'm usually okay most of the time with Andrew's chocolate and biscuits. And Andrew's actually just said, well, I've said, you know, I've had a loss for 3 weeks running, which I haven't really experienced for a while. And Andrew's just said, I think doing the Vlogmas videos is really helping. So I think it is as well. It's keeping me accountable, which is exactly why I'm making these videos. And hopefully there is some tips and tricks and some help and support for you in my vlogs as well. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, because if I talk much more I'll be coughing all over you, and I want to go and get my pyjamas on and have my evening snack. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments and likes and watching the videos. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So before I forget, I'm going to add after this clip a video that an app has made for me that has picked out my top 9 most liked photographs from Instagram of 2019. So that is coming up after this clip. But we're just going to watch The Apprentice, the final 5 video that was on a couple of nights ago, and the interviews, I think, if I can stay awake long enough. And I'm going to end the day with a coffee made with skimmed milk, a Sharon fruit, and then a little bit of a treat. So this is from the Cookie People, who have a shop in somewhere near Doncaster, but I got these online. It's a Nutella dough cup. So it's cookie dough, and in the middle is Nutella, and it's coated in chocolate, and it's about the size of a small cupcake, I would say. Obviously I have no idea how many sins it is. I've only had 2 sins elsewhere in the day, so it's a little bit of a weighing treat for me, and I will maybe one day come back and tell you what I think. But I have had things from the Cookie People before and they've been delicious. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.